friends, welcome back to a new video of I Square. So far we have discussed what is a pair of linear equations in two variables and a method to solve a pair of linear equations in two variables. We studied two methods, that is graphical method and algebraic method. And in algebraic method we have learned the substitution method. And now in today's class we are going to discuss a new method to solve a pair of linear equations in two variables, that is elimination method. As the name suggests, elimination method, the word elimination is highlighted there. In this method, we are going to eliminate one of the variables from both of these equations and hence solve the equation. Now, in detail, we are going to discuss that method using this particular problem. I have to solve this pair of linear equation where this is my first equation and this is my second equation. I have to solve this particular pair of linear equations using elimination method. So, the first step in elimination method is to make either one of the variables coefficient same. That is, here if I am choosing x here, then I have to choose x here also. Now, in the first step, I have to make the coefficient of x same in both the equations. Here we know that the coefficient of x is 1 and here we know that the coefficient of x is 2. So, it is easy for me to make the coefficient 1 into 2 here. That is, I have to multiply this particular equation throughout by 2. So, I am going to multiply the equation 1 by 2. So, what will the equation 1 becomes? Equation 1 into 2 will become like this, that is 2 into x. I multiplied the first term by 2, again plus 2 into y, multiplied the second term by 2 equals to 5 into 2, that is 10. So, equation number 1 multiplied by 2 will look like this. So, this equation is equivalent to this particular equation. So, I have named this equation as equation number 1 itself. Now, this particular equation remains like that itself, that is 2x minus 3y equals to 4. This is our equation number 2. So, now we are going to solve these two equations instead of these two equations. Now, look here, the coefficient of x is 2 and here also the coefficient of x is 2. Now, the next step is to subtract or add these two equations in order to eliminate one of the variables from both of the equations. So, look both of these equations. Here we have plus 2x plus 2y equals to 10 and here we have plus 2x minus 3y equals to 4. What should I do to eliminate one of the variables from both of these equations? Shall I subtract or add? It is clear that subtracting the equation number 2 from equation number 1 will eliminate both these x from both the equations. So, let's do that. That is equation number 1 minus equation number 2. This steps varies. It may be addition in some questions and it may be subtraction in some questions. Whatever it is, we have to eliminate that particular one variable from both the equations. So, in order to eliminate x here, I have to subtract both the equations. So, we are going to subtract like this. First, we will write the first equation, 2x plus 2y equals to 10. So, in order to subtract, we will write the term containing x under the term containing x here. So, I am going to write 2x here. Okay. Now, the term containing y is minus 3y. So, I am going to write that particular term under the term containing y, that is minus 3y equals to, here we have constant 4. So, here we have constant 10. We are going to write the constant term here. Now, we are going to subtract these two equations. Subtract. Now, while subtracting this, I have to change the signs of the second equation. Look, here the sign of 4 is plus. So while subtracting, I am going to change this sign to minus 4. And here it is minus 3y. So I am going to change the sign to plus 3y. Now it is plus 2x here. I am going to change the sign to minus 2x. So now it is only enough to change this sign, that is subtraction will get changed to addition. So in order to subtract these two equations, that is these two equations, I changed the signs of the second equation and then add both the equations. Now we are going to add this. What is 10 plus minus 4? We have 6 here. 2y plus 3y, it is plus 5y, and 2x minus 2x, it is 0. So we got 0 plus 5y equals to 6. So we will get 5y equals to 6 here. Now what is the value of y? Y is nothing but 6 by 5. So we got the value of y from this method. Now we want to find the value of x. If we get one of the variables value, it is enough to substitute this particular value in any of these equations. Let's substitute this particular value in this equation. That is our equation number 1. We know that x plus y equals to 5 and we got y as 6 by 5. So x plus 6 by 5 equals to 5. Now we have, taking LCM, we will get 5x plus 6 equals to 25 and 5x becomes 25 minus 6, that is 19, and x will become 19 by 5. So we got x is equal to 19 by 5 and y is equal to 6 by 5. So this is the elimination method. In the first step of doing a problem by elimination method, we have to make the coefficient of either one of the variables same. Here we have taken the coefficient, we have made the coefficients of x same. In this question itself, we can make the coefficients of y same. Now let's do this particular question by making the coefficient of y same. Now what are the coefficients of y in these equations? Here the coefficient of y is 1 and here the coefficient of y is minus 3. Please include the sign also. Therefore the coefficient of y is minus 3 here and here the coefficient of y is 1. Now in order to make the coefficients equal, I am going to multiply this term by minus 3. Then both of these equations, both of these coefficients will get equal. So in order to make the coefficient of y minus 3, I have to multiply this equation throughout by minus 3. That is minus 3 into equation number 1. What will it look like? Minus 3 into x, that is minus 3x. Now minus 3 into y, that is minus 3y, equals to 5 into minus 3, that is minus 15. So this is our equation 1 when multiplied by minus 3, new form of equation number 1. And equation number 2 remains like that, that is 2x minus 3y equals to 4. This is our equation number 2. Now we have to decide whether we have to add these equations or subtract these equations. What is our purpose? We have to eliminate one of the variables by doing either subtraction or addition. Here we have minus 3y here and here also we have minus 3y. So the coefficients are same here. So we will subtract these two equations. So we will get y eliminated from both of these equations. So we are going to do equation number 1 minus equation number 2. Now what is 1? Minus 3x minus 3y equals to minus 15. Minus equation number 2, we have to put the x term below the x term, that is 2x minus 3y, okay, minus 3y equals to 4. Now, in order to subtract, we have to change these signs. Yes. And then add the equations. Now we can add that. Minus 15 plus minus 4, it is minus 19. Again, minus 3y plus 3y is 0. Minus 3x minus 2x is minus 5x. So, minus 5x plus 0 or minus 0 is minus 19. That is minus 5x is equal to minus 19. So, we will get x is equal to minus 19 by minus 5, which is 19 by 5. Therefore, x is equal to 19 by 5. By eliminating x also, we got the same answer, that is x is equal to 19 by 5. Now what we have to do? We have to substitute x is equal to 19 by 5 in our equation number 1. That is, equation number 1 will look like this. That is 19 by 5, that is x, plus y is, we don't know, plus y equals to 5. So, we will take LCM first, that is 19 plus 5y equals to 25. 5y equals to 25 minus 19, which is equal to 6. Therefore, y is equal to 6 by 5. So, we got y is equal to 6 by 5. This was the same solution when we eliminated x from both of the equations. So it is clear that we can eliminate either x or y from both of the equations and find the solution for x and y. Both the answers will be always same. So always be careful while subtracting these equations, because we have to change the sign and then add the equations. And also remember that always keep the, if in the first equation there is x term here, then we have to put the x term under the x term only. Now under the y term only we have to put the y term, and under the constant term only we can put the constant term and then do the operation. So this is the elimination method. Now let's discuss some more problems with the elimination method. Consider this question. The question is, solve 4x plus 6 by y equal to 15 and 6x minus 8 by y equals to 14. Hence find p if y is equal to px minus 2. First of all, we can solve this particular pair of linear equations in two variables. That is, in this class we are going to solve this pair of linear equations in two variables using elimination method. So the first step in elimination method is to make the coefficients of either of the variables same. Now let's take the coefficient of x in both the equations and make the coefficients of x same. Now here the coefficient of x is 4 and here the coefficient of x is 6. Now it is clear that making 4 into 6 or 6 into 4 is not quite easy. So we are converting this 4 and 6 into the least common multiple of 4 and 6. That is the LCM of 4 and 6. We know that the least common multiple of 4 and 6 is 12, because 6 2's are 12 and 4 3's are 12. So this is the least common multiple. 12 is the least common multiple of 4 and 6. So in order to make 4 into 12, we have to multiply by 3. That is, we have to multiply the whole equation number 1 by 3. Now what will we do to convert 6 into 12? It is to multiply by 2. That is by 2. So we have to multiply our equation number 2 throughout by 2. So first we have to do equation number 1 into 3 and equation number 2 into 2. That will make the coefficient of x equal in both the equations. Now let's do that. 4 into 3 is 12. So 12x plus 6 into 3 is, we have to multiply equation number 1 throughout by 3. So 6 into 3 is 18. So 18 by y equals to 15 into 3 is 45. So this is our new form of equation number 1. Now we have to multiply this particular equation throughout by 2. So 6 into 2 is 12, that is 12x, minus 8 into 2 is 16, that is 16 by y, equals to 14 into 2 is 28. So this is our new form of equation number 2. Now what we have to do is, here the coefficient of x is 12, here the coefficient of x is 12. So in order to eliminate x, we have to subtract these two equations, that is equation number 1 minus equation number 2. What is equation number 1? 12x plus 18 by y equals to 45. Now to subtract equation number 2, be careful in writing the terms. 12x under 12x minus 16 by y under 18 by y equals to 28 under 45. Now in order to subtract these equations, I have to change the signs to opposite signs and add these two equations. Now what is 45 minus 28? We know that 45 minus 28 is, just do the subtraction, 15 minus 8, that is 7, 3 minus 2, 1, it is 17, equals to 18 by y plus 16 by y, 18 by y plus 16 by y. Do the calculations carefully. 18 plus, both the denominators are same. Now what is 18 plus 16? We have 18 plus 10 is equal to 28, and 28 plus 6 is nothing but 34, that is 34 by y. So here we have 34 by y, that is plus 34 by y. Now what is 12x minus 12x? It is 0. So 0 plus 34 by y is equal to 17. So that is 34 by y equals to 17. This is what we got. Now how will we find the value of y? We have to go take y to here and 17 to here, that is y is equals to 34 by 17, that is equal to 2. So we got y is equal to 2. Now we have to find the value of x. How will we find the value of x? We can substitute the value of y either in this equation or in this equation. Let's substitute the value of y in this equation, that is 4x plus 6 by y, that is 6 by 2 equals to 15. That is 4x plus 6 by 2 is 3 equals to 15. That is 4x is equal to 15 minus 3, that is 12, and x is equal to 12 by 4, that is 3. So we got y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 3. So this is the solution for this particular pair of linear equations in two variables. Now something extra is asked to us, that is find the value of p if y is equal to px minus 2. It is given that y is equal to px minus 2. We are asked to find the value of p if the solution for this particular pair of linear equations is y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 2. So we can substitute y equal to 2 here and x is equal to 3 here, that is px means 3p minus 2. That is the equation. Now it is easy. This is an equation in one variable, so we can solve this equation easily. That is 3p is equal to 2 plus 2, that is 4, and p is equal to 4 by 3. So this is the value of p. Now that's the question. So I hope that the elimination method is clear to you. Now we will solve one more problem using elimination method. Consider this problem. The question is, if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. It becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. What is the fraction? We are asked to find a fraction and certain conditions are given regarding the fraction. And the fraction is unknown to us. So a fraction always have a numerator and a denominator, and let's take x as the numerator and y as the denominator. That is, let x be the numerator and y be the denominator of this particular fraction that we have to find. Now, the conditions given are, if we add 1 to the numerator, we know that the numerator is x we have taken, and if 1 is added to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, that is y minus 1, subtracting 1 from y, that is denominator is y minus 1, then what will happen? The fraction reduces to 1, that is the fraction will become 1. We know that 1 can be written in fraction form like 1 by 1. Now this is our first equation, that is x plus 1 by y minus 1 equals to 1 by 1. This equation can be simplified like this, x plus 1 equals to, that is by cross multiplying equals to y minus 1, which means x minus y equals to minus 1 equals to minus 2, that is x minus y equals to minus 2 is our equation number 1. Now, what about the next condition? The fraction will become 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. We have to add 1 to the denominator, then the fraction will become 1 by 2. That is, the numerator remains same, that is x be like x only. Now, what is doing with the denominator? We add 1 to the denominator, that is y is our denominator, add 1 to the denominator, then what will happen? It becomes 1 by 2, that is 1 by 2. This is our equation number 2. Now let's simplify equation number 2 by cross multiplying, that is 2x equals to y plus 1, that is 2x minus y equals to 1 is our simplified form of equation number 2. Now we got two equations, that is a pair of linear equations in two variables. Let's write that once again and solve those equations using elimination method. That is, the first equation is x minus y equals to minus 2. This is our first equation. And second equation is 2x minus y equals to 1. This is our second equation. Now we are going to solve this particular equation using elimination method. So the first step is to make the coefficient of one of the variables same in both the equations. Here the coefficient of x is 2x and here the coefficient of x is 2 and here it is 1. But look here we have the coefficient of y as minus 1 and here also we have the coefficient of y as minus 1. So in both the cases the coefficients are equal. Now let's do the subtraction, that is equation number 1 minus equation number 2. What is equation number 1? Equation number 1 is x minus y equals to minus 2. What is equation number 2? 2x minus y equals to 1. We have to subtract these equations. In order to subtract these equations, first of all we have to change the signs like this and then add the equations. That is minus 2 plus minus 1 is minus 3 equals to minus y plus y is nothing but 0. X minus 2x is minus x. So minus x is equal to minus 3. Minus x is equal to minus 3. Therefore x is equal to 3. So we got the numerator as 3. Now what about the denominator? That is solve for y. That is we have x minus y equal to minus 2 from our equation number 1. Now we can substitute this x is equal to 3 here, that is 3 minus y equals to minus 2, which means y is equal to 3 plus 2, that is 5. So we got y is equal to 5 and x is equal to 3. So our fraction was x by y with the x as numerator and y as denominator. So we got numerator as 3 and denominator as 5. So our fraction is nothing but 3 by 5. So that is this question. We have first of all written the conditions algebraically and then solved the pair of linear equations using elimination method, and we got the fraction as 3/5. So that was elimination method. The elimination method is in some cases elimination method is far better than substitution method. So you can use either elimination method or substitution method while solving a pair of linear equations algebraically. Next video we will deal with exercise 3.4, which includes the problems using elimination method. Till then wait. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.